Hi everyone, welcome to Academic Caddy. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the differences between vision, mission, goals, and objectives. I know they all sound the same, but there are key differences. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to identify these keywords separately. So just to have a recap on what we have done so far, we have completed research chapter series like introduction, literature review, conclusion, recommendation, stuff like that. And also we have covered assignment series. So in this video, we will be focusing on strategic framework. Those are the key concepts that we just mentioned: vision, mission, goals, and objectives. We will go and see. Okay, to start with, I have drawn this illustration so that you can understand the basic idea of these words. Now, suppose you want to go for a journey, maybe a picnic or somewhere else, or you have a plan, right? So this is where you start, okay? And this is the destination. So the destination is the vision, right? Second one, mission is the plan that you make. For example, what are the things that you plan to reach that destination? So that is your mission, right? Third one, the goals. Goals are the main steps for you to reach that destination. You see, you have goals here, 2 goals here. So you have to reach goals one by one to reach this destination. Okay. Now, for goals also, there are small steps that you need to take. Those are called objectives. So this is where you start and you have to do small steps. So journey plan is your mission. That's the mission that you have. And these small steps are your objectives. These are all objectives. And once you achieve some part of the objectives, you achieve a bigger goal. And likewise, you have a couple of goals as well, maybe couple, maybe more. Depends on the company and the duration of that the company. And also, after reaching couple of goals and respective goals, you will be reaching that destination one day in a future day. So that is your vision. This is future. So that's the simple idea of it. But we are going to talk thoroughly on these sections one by one. So we'll go and talk about the vision first. Okay, let's start with the first one. Vision. So I have given you the definition. A vision statement is a future-oriented declaration of what an organization wants to achieve in the long run. So what are the key words in this? Future-oriented. It should happen in the future. And what an owner wants to achieve in the long run. Future plus sustainability in the long run. It's not, you can't achieve it overnight. It's going to take a lot of time. So that is why it has been mentioned as long run. So remember, future oriented and the long run in the definition. Again, I'm going to repeat it. A vision statement is a future oriented declaration of what an organization wants to achieve in the long run. Okay. The question, if somebody asking about what is vision, this is how you respond. Where do we want to be? So this company, where do they want to be in the future, in the long run? So that is the question that vision answers. Okay. Let's go to the factors. So what are the factors that you can separate the vision? Factor number 1, future focus. Like we have talked about this, future focus, long term. Second chapter, inspirational motivation. You know the meaning of these two words. It's like, convincing, it's inspirational and also motivation, something that you would love to have. Okay. And clear and concise. It should be very clear and simple. Okay. And this here are the ultimate purpose. Ultimate purpose, not the objective, small win. These are about the ultimate overall purpose. So that satisfy the question called ultimate purpose. So again, future focus, long term, inspiration and motivational, clear and concise, very clear and simple, and ultimate purpose. The word ultimate is important. And I have given you one simple mission from Samsung: inspire the world, create the future. So this is also about, this covers all these factors. It is future oriented and it's inspirational. You see the sound and the vibe that you feel when you hear this. Inspire the world, create the future. There are no numbers in this. It's just a statement that they have given as the vision. So that is about the vision. We will quickly go to the next one and we will discuss about the transform. Okay, now we are in the mission part. So previously we talked about the vision. It was all about future and also the long run. Now here it's different. Now let's go and read the definition. A mission statement defines the present purpose and core activities of the organization. So what are the keywords here? Present purpose and core activities. Now the previously we talked about the future or the long run. Now here we're talking about the present purpose and the core activities. What is happening in this company? What are the existing strategies? What are the things that they're doing? What are the main activities that they plan to do? So it's the present purpose. So mission covers that. Okay. So what is the linked question for this mission part? Why do we exist? Why are we doing this? So to do what? To care the purpose of the presence. Like that's the mission statement of any company. So basically you have to focus on the present purpose. What is happening right now? What is running in the company? What are the strategies? Those are there in the company, in your company. So that covers your mission. And what are the factors that you can separate this with? Present oriented, specific and clear, and action driven. This is more like action. So previously it was about inspirational, motivational, and stuff like that. It's like a vision. Now here we're talking about the mission, and it is all about actions. It's like you're in the operation department. And previously it was about the director or the managing director, the chairman level. Now we are in the operational level. That is what we call mission. Now action, more action, and the present purpose. So that covers your mission. Okay, the question, why do we exist? Okay, why do we exist? And also, I have taken the mission from Samsung again to lead the digital convergence movement. To lead. Now, this is more like present. Okay, they're doing something now to achieve this. This is their mission. Okay, to reach that vision in the long run, they need to lead the digital convergence movement. So that is their mission. Something short. Okay, it's not so long term or in very like distant, but it is something happening right now. That's something that they want to achieve as soon as possible. So that is about the mission. We will go and discuss about the next part as well. Okay, so we have covered vision and mission. Vision was about the long term part. Mission is about the present purpose. So now we are in the goals. What is the definition? Goals are broad statements that describe what an organization aims to achieve to fulfill its mission and move toward its vision. So, what are the key elements in this? Broad statements. When you say broad, it is not so like lengthy and also not so short. It's like something in the middle. Okay. And aims to achieve to fulfill its vision. So, fulfill its vision and move towards its vision. So, these goals are pushing to reach the mission and move towards its vision. This is somewhere the goals are somewhere in between. Between as in not between the mission and mission, but just below that. So the goals are pushing to achieve missions, and also it takes the organization to reach that vision that they have set. So it's something I know this is not so short or like long, or this is not like future oriented one. These are like broad statements. So the keyword is broad statement. We will discuss more about this. The factors, I know this is not so clear. I know you are in a mind where okay, I kind of confused now, right? So but don't worry, we'll come to that part again. So the factors, broad and general. It is not so specific. Missions are specific, right? Factors, broad and general. It is something general. Okay. These are like general stuff. And linked to vision and mission. Now, goals should fulfill vision and mission's purpose. Of course, vision is a long run one and a long term one, and also mission is something that you need to do with the current environment. But goals helps both, right? Something like that. Linked to vision and mission and medium term. See, this is a good word to understand these goals. Medium term. Okay, medium, not so like probably 3 to 5 years, you will have a goal to achieve in next 3 to 5 years. So that is medium term. Okay. Understand vision, mission, and goals. Goals are not so like in a futuristic and also not so specific. It is medium term and broad statements. Broad statements. Okay, something you have to achieve to fulfill its mission. Okay. And I have taken the Samsung again to strengthen global leadership in innovation and technology while achieving sustainable growth. See, this you can achieve this within about 3 to 5 years. It's medium term goal. It's a goal, right? So you have a goal to achieve in next few years. So that is what you call goals. Okay. So goals and objectives slightly goes with the same concept, but vision and mission is totally different. So don't get confused those with goals and mission and mission. So goals are supporting mainly the mission. Okay, but it also pushes the company towards its vision. Okay, practice again. Medium term is the one of the key words that you can remember. Okay, that was about the goals, and we will go to the last one, which is objectives. Okay, so now we are in the last one, the objective. This is the easiest one to understand out of these four keywords. So we'll go and check. Objectives are specific, measurable steps an organization takes to achieve its vision and mission. So what are the keywords here? Specific, measurable steps. Specific. One point. You can't just be general and vague, right? So you need to give specific details, measurable steps. So these are the keywords, and also an organization that is vision and mission. Again, the same thing. You need to support the both objective is support, objective should support vision and mission, right? Okay. So how do we get them? This is the question that is linked to objective. Objective are the smallest steps that you can have. Okay, short term. This is also remember the word short term. The goal is the but medium term. Now here short term. And when it comes to objective, there's a theory called SMART. If you want to understand objective, is this objective? Then it should cover this SMART framework. This is called SMART theory or SMART framework. So we'll go and check what is this theory explains to cover the objective. S specific, measurable, achievable. A stands for achievable, R relevant, E time one. Don't worry about my handwriting. So specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So when you cover all these things, and it becomes an objective. So objectives covers all these factors or aspects. Okay. So remember, if you want to identify an objective, it should have all these findings. Remember, if you're studying, this is very important because especially during presentations and exams, they will ask this question: what are the characteristics of objective? So you need to say it's smart. What do you mean by smart? Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Okay. And I have taken another objective from the same company, Samsung. Invest 200 million in R&D for 60 technology by 2026. So invest $200 million in R&D and 60 technology by 2026. See, all these factors is this. It is quantifiable. They have a plan. See, 2026 is their plan, and it is short term also, and achievable also, measurable also, relevant for vision and mission aspect. So All these factors will be covered with this particular objective. That is how you have to create an objective. If you're starting your own business, objective should be very short. You should have specific details. You should cover all these five words: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and hands-on. So remember that. So in the next part, I'm going to summarize everything. I'm going to provide you like a small chart so that you can understand the differences between, again, slide or recap. Just keep in touch. All right. So now we know what are the differences between these key concepts or terms or words, right? So I'm going to give you like another recap on these things. Okay. Let's start. Objectives. So please we started off with vision. Now we are going to go with objectives. So objectives are like very short plans. Very short plans. The things that you need to achieve in the short term. Short term. Remember the SMART theory? I told you. So these are your small plans. Now you have, let's say you have, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 objectives here, right? And when you achieve all this, it becomes a goal. Objectives are small steps, short term, but after a couple of years, once you do all these small steps and when you achieve all these objectives, you are achieving a goal, medium term. And with this, you are going to, once you achieve goals one by one over the years, you will always be in line with mission. So it is not, you can't achieve mission after achieving goals. It's not what I'm saying. But these two helps to achieve the mission of that kingdom. Okay? And when all these things are happening for some time, okay, years and years, and you are reaching that vision that you set at the very beginning. So that's the simple idea. So these objectives are small about goals, medium, and vision and vision. Vision is on top and future oriented and long run. So these are the key differences. If you were like, focusing on the things that I have explained, of course, you know the differences between these four key concepts. And I'm also providing this summary with this table. You can go through it and you can pause the video and just go through it. That's the summary of this particular session. So if you have any concern, if you still can't understand any differences or you're confused with any particular area, you can always comment. I'll be the happiest to help. I'll see you in the next video.